So today I'm going to show you how to make a song in GarageBand. So when you first open GarageBand, you'll see something like this, and you'll want to open Empty Project. And when you do, you'll see something like this, and it's very empty, as you can see. But I'll let you see an example of mine that I did earlier. And the first thing you want to do is find drums. So you go up here and you click this, and you come down here and you press all drums, and here are all your options to listen to. And when you find beats or drums to start your song off with, I would suggest you do something simple so that way you can build your song up easier. And this is what mine sounds like for reference. Yeah, so as you can tell, it's a very straightforward beat. And so after you find your drums, you want to find your bass. And so you just unclick this and go over here, and you have your options as well. You also don't have to do the same thing as me. You can have total creative freedom, so you can go as crazy as you want. But with your bass, you want to try and make it complementary with your drums, so that way if you end up putting it together, it'll sound really nice, kind of like this. So yeah, it's a nice bass to add texture with, which is why it supports the rhythm. It also adds for the mix and my other instruments as well. And after you find both of these, you can look for other instruments that you want to have in your song. For this song, I picked 2 guitars and a piano. And the guitars add much more lightness to the song, and it makes it so the song isn't as heavy. And it doesn't have to be heavy if you don't want it to be. They also are the verse and chorus of the song, which are 2 parts of the song, where the verse is the storytelling part and usually the softer part, and the chorus repeats through the whole song. Or, yeah, it's the repeating parts. And so, for this, you can arrange it however you want. I arranged it from going top to bottom because that's usually how you should be able to arrange it on here. And I wouldn't mix anything into each other so that way it's not as organized. And also, after you listen to all your instruments, you want to come down here and look at your EQ to adjust the low, mid, and highs, so that way one thing doesn't sound louder or quieter than the other. So that way your song sounds really nice. So you can adjust it. So the lows would be like your bass. So you would probably want to turn that up because it's usually the quietest part of your song. And the highs are usually like the guitars and piano. So, sorry. When you're making your song, you want to make sure that the mix is very balanced. So, it's kind of like this, as I said earlier. And so here is my song. So yeah, that's how you make a song. And so after you make your song, you want to export it by going to share, go to export song to disk, and you can name it whatever you want. You don't have to name it what I'm naming it. And you can put it on your desktop or leave it on GarageBand, and then you export it. And it should end up right here. I hope you learned something, and thank you for watching.